What is up, guys? I already made a Ninjago iceberg video, but I didn't say enough about those topics. It felt rushed, in my opinion, and I think I should do it again, but now I will say more about every single topic, and normally in iceberg videos. The first one are the most acknowledged by the community, and the last ones, and this is the twist, those are those things that we may never know the answer to, because I don't know it, you don't know it, internet don't know it, no one know it, and it's just those silly little facts and questions. Zane in the fridge. We are starting this list off by common thing, Zane in the fridge. In first season there was an episode when Zane was in the fridge. No way! But in some of countries, like Canada, it was censored and replaced by the note that looked like this. And Zane actually wrote it to the ninjas. It was made because there was this issue, non-existent issue really, that oh no, the children will do it, because Zane do it, and the children are gonna hide in the fridge and freeze to death or something. I don't really know why they did it, but that's what happened. End of Ninjago. After season 2 of Ninjago, there was a plan to totally forget about Ninjago, like cancel the series, that's all. But after seeing how much there are fans of it, they revived the series with the season 3. After season 7 and crystallized, which is season number 16 or 15, depend who you ask it to, and there was the same idea. Oh, there was no fans. But after this, they always had the same conclusion. Let's keep the series alive, cause how many of us fans there are? How cool! Cursed Specters. Cursed Specters is special Chinese version of Day of the Departed. It was in other regions, but I don't know where exactly. I know it mostly from China. It really differs from normal version by the start of this in weird temple and the death animation of our villains. It's really weird. They're like being decapitated and the ghost is flying away. How weird. I have no idea why it will be ever created. Maybe some about cultural appropriation? I have no idea. Woo Crew. It's a lot of things in one. There was those stickers that were in the background of seasons of Ninjago. There was a game. There was those short YouTube videos like Grow Your Woo Crew, Train Your Woo Crew. At this point, I'm not sure what promoted what. There was a polybags about it. There was suits for ninjas in this logo. On the official Lego site, there was those missions. And you can see alternate version of suits in ninjas that never made it to the cut because Nia never were ninja in first season. It's a lot of things. Sensei Cole, what is this? I will probably make a custom of it. It looks dope as hell. Level 2. Legoland Ninjago bricks. This level we are starting with Legoland Ninjago bricks, which are those Duplo bricks with special Ninjago printing, which were given out by weird occasions, like opening a new Legoland and new 4D movie coming out in Legoland. This is actually one I have. So cool. Concept sets. Concept sets are the concepts for new sets, for new season. Someone is like, yeah, I think this set would be great. And they say, nuh-uh. And this set is just a concept forever, cause they never make it into a real set. Lar. Lar is non-canon master of water, from the book that was in 4th season of Ninjago. It is actually said he's master of waves, but only in Polish version of this book. Concept arts. It is an art of something that was supposed to be in Ninjago, but was cancelled, changed, or done something with it that weren't made it to the cut. Looking at it, it's really cool how those ideas changed in the final form. Decoded. Decoded was this series that was supposed to teach new fans what happened in the previous seasons. It's really ironic because now basically no new fans know about its existence, and intro of it is masterpiece. You gotta watch it. Lore-wise is Zane explaining the history of Ninjago. The placement is in the middle of 7th season, when Nia repaired Zane. Level 3. In this level we are starting with Serpentine Concept Showcase, which was like the showcase in Lego House for 10th anniversary of Ninjago in 2021. It showcases the real 3D prints or Lego pieces that was supposed to be minifigures and sets, at least prototype of them. In my opinion, it's very cool that they showed those prototypes for everyone to see. Developer statues, which there is a plot twist. It's not called developer statues, and I forget. Second time. I mean, dementia is really fighting me on this point. But yeah, those are called developer bricks that were given to people that were developing games such as Shadow of Ronin, Lego Ninjago movie, and I'm not sure, but I think the developers for the game Ninjago Ninjroids, which were in the US, got them as well. Manga. Ninjago manga was released in Japan firstly. It is really weird, funny, with weird pictures like Buff Zane or this weird Lloyd. Me personally, I don't have any of them and I don't really know what the plot is about, but I thought it is just cool to add it. 2009 Ninjago ad. 2009 Ninjago ad is a YouTube video which is like sketch of Ninjago. The first ad that was supposed to be for Ninjago. As we know, Ninjago was released 2 whole years later. So this ad is the first feature of our Ninjago. And the suits they have looks exactly like the suits we got in concept arts, which is really cool to see them better. Level 4. Ninjago Comics. I'm talking about comics from 2012 and 2013 made by Greg Farshty. There are pretty cool characters in it, plots. I personally have all of them except one. I'm not gonna say what is in there because a lot of you guys never read it, so I encourage you to buy them or try to buy them. They're pretty rare items and they of course non-canonical. There are a lot of weird things that contradict in a main plot of Ninjago. Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes is YouTube video named Exclusive Blooper Reel, when the minifigures appear to be voiceover actors for Ninja, Garmadon, Wu and Random Chef. It is pretty funny. The weirdest thing is the Cole is named Cole Bucket and Zane is named Zane Roberts, which are not their real last names. The funny thing is Lloyd voice actor is actually old guy. when in the show Lloyd is like the youngest member of ninjas. Japanese games, which are actually Korean, were these 3 games that were in Korean. No way. 2 of them, Energy Spear and Energy Spear 2, is about battling the spinners. You can like spin them, and you are allowed to use arrows to point to the direction when the spinner should attack, and you need to like bump your enemies off the arena. In the dragon one, you need to attack the serpentine that are going to your dragon and shoot them off. Yellow Knuckle is the yellow version of Knuckle that was prototype for original Knuckle in the ad from 2010 that never really aired. In this ad, Kai was fighting Knuckle in the outside of the Temple of Fire. Canon Puppet Show. There was this puppet show in Legoland that was actually storytelling the things that was happening in the comics of the island. You may ask me, why is this canon? You just said earlier that the comics are non-canon, not in this trilogy. There is canon because, first of all, I said so, and second of all, the event of Dark Islands was on the mural in the show. And this puppet show is pretty cool. There is a lot of recording of it on YouTube. The problem is, the longest version is 17 minutes, and I previously saw 40 minutes version, but now I cannot find it, so I'm not sure if the full version is lost media right now, or maybe I'm just imagining things. Level 5, and we are starting this level with Master of Glue. He is non-canon Master of Glue from the comics that was with the Sora minifigure a while ago. The plot was that he was a poser, not a real glue master. Insect Master. Insect Master is non-canon character from Stone Cold comic. The problem is, he is nearly mentioned there. No picture of him is there. The only appearance that we see him is in the poster that was handed at the Paper Cuts booth at the 2013 San Diego show. In the comics, he attacks Sensei Wu with Swarm of Wasps. Spinjitsu Smash Games. This is the series of non-canon Ninjago games created by Black Dot Studio, which is pretty cool. In these games, you have this deck of cards, of spells. This is what you've been seeing the gameplay all along. This game had a lot of cool characters such as Spiker, Nindroid 2011 and other more like Chicken Squad. This series of games is contained of 6 games, 4 of them for 2011 aka pilot season and 2 of them for first season Rise of the Snakes. 2011 comics. They were made by the same person that were the next ones for 2012 and 2013. Greg Farshty. Pow pow pow. Yeah, plot twist, shocker, I know. The problem with them, they are way more rare than their newer versions. That's why even less people know about them. Level 6. Those are the questions that I didn't find answer anywhere, and I would really love to know this. So if you're not into those deep questions, then like, I'm sorry, videos for you is over. But please don't go away. Hear me out. Venomari Asset. Venomari Asset is super expensive and rare card from 2012. And I have it. If you watched this video, you probably remember that. But the problem with this card, there were no pictures of it until 2023, when it magically appeared on the sale in quantity more than 1. So I and some other people from Poland buy it. like 5 people. It is so weird that it was nowhere to be found, and now some people got it. It's super weird, the situation with this card, and I'm grateful that I got it for really low price. Lost levels and lost game. From Spinjitsu Smash Ninjago games, there is one that you cannot play anymore. There is no game files anywhere to be seen. The Viper Smash ZX. I cannot play this game, and probably no one can at this point. And for the levels, in Spinjitsu Smash Party there is 2 levels that you cannot win, because in one there is bug, no the texture is found. I'm probably having files with no file for this particular enemy that was supposed to be spawned. And for the second one, you cannot defeat the dragon because he has no HP, and you cannot defeat him, he is immortal. So we may never know what happened in these levels. And the last thing on our list is Ninjago Community. I'm talking about small creators that we may never know about because of their low views and low amount of videos or something. I hope that every single one of members of our community will be recognized someday, except Tanner Fishy. I hate that guy. He is clickbaiter and not real fun. And that is the end. Make sure to let me know what you think about this whole iceberg.